All right, I came on here today to do a live reading for Pisces. And let me mute my video. All right, everybody. Hi, I'm doing a live reading for Pisces because they had the most comments on my post yesterday. So, not yesterday, Friday night. So this is going to be a live reading for Pisces singles and Pisces couples, okay? All right, so I'm going to have two piles each. Two piles, I should say. One for singles and one for couples. I'm just going to give it a little bit more time. If you're here and you're a Pisces, say what's up. Say hi. Let me know that you're ready for this reading. Thank you guys for joining me on a Sunday. I'll get into it in a minute. Hi, Irene. Welcome. Okay, good. So this will work for you. All right, Pisces, you guys are not satisfied about something. Either you're in conflict with someone or you realize there was competition. Let's see what else is going on. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with a general message. Actually, two general messages. Okay, I'm going to pull two cards. This is for Pisces singles. And then two cards for Pisces couples. And then we'll pull tarot to see what's really going on. All right, can I get another card for my Pisces singles? Okay, so we've got flirt, okay, and healing family issues for my singles. All right, I think I'm gonna light some incense, set the mood a little bit. All right, can I get two cards for Pisces couples? Pisces who are in relationships, committed, long-term marriages. Oh, okay, this is a few cards. Hi, Nina. Welcome. Okay, let's see. Can we get two cards? Cards are flying for Pisces in relationships. First card is You Deserve Love. And that did fly out for you guys before. And the next card is for my Pisces couples. Finances and career are affecting your relationship. Okay. All right, so who should I start with? Should I start with the couples first or the singles first? I think I will start with my Pisces singles. All right, so let's just put these over here for the couples. All right. All right, Pisces singles. What's going on? All right, somebody may be having a tower moment. Actually, I'm going to turn these around so I can see them. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's focus on these family issues, okay? Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. All right, so let's get some cards to clarify what's going on with family issues. All right, we've got the Nine of Cups coming out for you. And again, some of you are definitely very happy with your family life. Some of you have some sort of decision, though, to make. Whether it's where you live, singles, okay, maybe where you live is affecting your love life because maybe some of you still live with family. Some of you have someone staying with you that's affecting your relationships, affecting your privacy. For others of you, you need to heal the relationship with one of your parents, okay? And once you make this decision to heal this relationship, it'll give you more confidence, okay? It'll give you more confidence that you need to flirt, and to be able to go out there and attract the kind of partner that you want. We can attract all types of people, but you really want to attract someone that is good for you, compatible for you, right? We've got the Chariot. You're looking and you're thinking about the direction of your love life. It's like, okay, what's going on in my love life right now? Where are things going? All right. Can I get another card about healing family issues? Some of you may be dealing with a Cancer, okay? A Cancer family member. We've also got the Devil card here with healing family issues. So what this is saying to me is that for some of you, there may be habits that you have, relationship patterns that are based off of these issues that you may have had, okay? For some of you, I really feel like this is a parent. For some of you, it could be your mom. It could be your mother. And not to say that you don't have a close relationship, but I feel like for some of you, you may take on a lot of either trying to impress this person. Yeah, you've got the Devil again and the Hierophant in reverse. You may have an untraditional relationship with someone in your family, okay? For some of you, maybe it's your mother. Whether you guys are really, really close, whether you identify with maybe how, she lived her life or how her relationships went, and that's affecting how your relationships are going now. Here goes a Chariot again, okay? It's affecting the direction of your relationships. We've got the Star card, came up in reverse, but it's here. So some of you, this is a really important deal. Some of you have a very, it's twofold. Some of you have a very close relationship with someone in your family, and you identify with this person. It's like you want to be like this person. You look to this person for advice. You look to them for approval. Okay, I'm getting heavy approval. And it's almost like if this person doesn't approve of whatever is happening or whatever is going on. And for some of you, I feel like even though this is the singles portion, you may be dating someone and having this issue, okay? Where if they don't approve of what's happening or if they don't approve of your relationship, it affects the direction of your relationship. And so some of you are at a place where you're making a decision. You have to decide that you are the one who controls the relationship. And whether or not it's verbal advice, like whether or not this person tells you what to do, or they just say, that's who you're dating, that's what's going on. And then now all of a sudden, now you're affected. Now it's affecting, what you want to do. Others of you, there's a Cancer in your family, or you have a relationship, or you had a relationship with a Cancer. Maybe a close relationship. For some of you, you may have been married to a Cancer. You may not be married to this person anymore because this is a singles reading, but that relationship, you still have a lot of maybe baggage from that relationship. Okay, so that's a message for someone. But what I'm seeing here is that it's almost like this is a major turning point for you, Pisces, for those of you who are single. It's a major turning point because you are really looking whether it's your fears, whether it's you're looking at yourself, you're seeing yourself for who you really are. Some of you, this is your shadow side that has been coming out, and you've been trying to like maybe hide certain things that you felt were desires that you couldn't go after. Maybe some of you are attracted to someone you feel like you shouldn't be attracted to this person. You know, there's been some addictions, there's been codependency. And I think for some of you, the codependency stems from this relationship, whether the bond was very close to a parent or the bond wasn't close. And now you look for that, you know, going forward in relationships. So there is an area here, Pisces, where you have the ability. It's like working on your confidence. It's like confidently accepting that whatever decisions that you make for yourself are the right decisions for you. It's not about what other people think. It's not about what other people say. It's not about what other people want for you. It's not about what other people think that other people should want. You know, like whether you're dating and someone thinks you're not good enough to be in a situation with, you know, their family member, whatever that is, you're at the place where it's like, look, I do what I want. I decide what I want in my relationships. Okay. No one else is going to decide for me what I want in my relationships. All right, some of you may be dealing with an Aquarius. Okay, I see Aquarius, I see Capricorn, I see Taurus, and I see Cancer. Okay, guys, so let's go ahead and let's see what this flirting is about. Okay, I mean, I think that's pretty explanatory. Flirt. Okay, so some of you're a little bit withdrawn. Maybe you're not going out that much. You might be focused on work, focused on yourself. Like some of you, you're really focused on yourself and self-care. You know, Pisces, you are trying to work on your confidence. You are trying to work on your independence. For some, though, it's almost like you're so independent, people feel like they can't approach you. People feel like they can't get to you, okay? We've got the Four of Swords here and the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you have taken a time out to really work on yourself, especially if you know that you have these family issues and things that you need to deal with, okay? What else is going on with this flirt card? Some of you may have your eye on someone. We've got the Four of Pentacles here. Yeah, you know, it's like you're not letting your guard down. You need to let your guard down a bit, Pisces, so that people can really see, like, okay, you know, this is what's going on. All right. Got the Three of Wands. Some of you are waiting on someone. You're waiting on someone to do something, or you're waiting on someone to make some type of decision. But in the meantime, I feel like you need to get out there and date. You need to get out there and flirt. You need to get out there and meet new people. Yeah, Five of Pentacles here. You know, it's like you feel like you're missing out right now. And maybe you are missing out. You know, it's like it went from summer. I don't know if you guys live on the East Coast or in America, but here it went from summer to winter really quickly. And now it's like, you know, maybe you've withdrawn, you're isolating yourself. We've got the Nine of Swords. You're overthinking. For some of you, it's like you're doing better internally. You're doing better with yourself. Now get out there and let other people see this. Let them see your transformation. You know, let them see. It's like you don't have to wait. The caterpillar doesn't hide underground. Oh, Eight of Cups. All right, Pisces. Okay. So what I'm picking up here is that you guys are healing. You guys are healing from whether it's childhood issues or healing from a relationship that you've had with someone in your family. Okay? And you are healing from it. It's been a process. It hasn't been an easy process, but you are recognizing, okay? For some of you, you recognize. For some of you, you haven't yet. You just know that for some reason, you're really concerned. Your emotional satisfaction is very tied in to someone else close to you, okay? And so now you need to get out there and flirt, because for some of you, you've withdrawn. You're working on yourself, and it's like you almost like you feel like you don't want people to see you, you know, unless you're a finished product. But get out there. Let people see you. You're a good person. You're a whole person. Everybody is a work in progress. It doesn't matter how together someone looks on the external. Everyone is going through something. Everyone is getting to the next level of themselves or moving towards another level of themselves. I mean, some people are stagnant and it is what it is. But if you don't get out there, you're going into stagnation. It's like you're teeter-tottering because of disappointments. For a lot of us, you know, just planetary wise, there are things happening that's bringing up a lot of old feelings and a lot of old issues. And Pisces, for some of you, you may be identifying with these old feelings, these old issues, where you just need to be feeling them and releasing them. All right. So some of you, it's like you're afraid to get back out there because you've been disappointed before. So even though you're a better version of yourself, it's like now you don't trust people. Okay. You don't trust what's out there. You're like, I don't know what's out there for me. But some of you, there's a Pisces out there for you. Okay. For some of you, I know that seems to be a specific message. So let me go ahead. I'm going to pull a couple cards over here for this flirt card. To see, I see Pisces here. Who else? Is there anyone else coming towards my single Pisces? And then we'll wrap it up and move on to the Pisces and relationships. All right. Who is out there? Who is Pisces dealing with? Who's looking at Pisces? Who may be interested in Pisces? Who may be wanting to flirt with Pisces? Okay. Who is it that Pisces should flirt with or that wants to flirt with Pisces? Okay, we've got the Queen of Swords. So some of you may be dealing with an air sign. We've got the Emperor. Some of you, there's an Aries after you. Here's the Hierophant again. Definitely some of you, there's a Taurus in your midst. Here's the Devil again, Capricorn. So some of you may be dealing with a Capricorn. There's just, you got a lot of dominant type of personalities after you, Pisces. And that should give you an indicator of how attractive you are looking to people. It's like, even though you may be afraid to get out there, or you may be thinking about like your disappointments and, you know, afraid that you're going to be disappointed again, you know, I think that once the issues, the family issues, okay, the codependency, the abandonment issues, the, you know, wanting approval from someone, like once you get over that, you'll enjoy dating more. You'll enjoy meeting people more. But you're very attractive. Like right now, Pisces, you guys are very attractive. All right. You're very attractive. And you have people who are very, like, people who know what they want are looking like, yes, I know I want that person. But for some of you, this person isn't approaching or hasn't approached you yet because you're not making yourself available. You're really withdrawn and closed off. It's like, I'm working on me. It's all about me. I'm getting myself together. And that's great. But if you want to date, if you want to meet people, you also have to have your vibe open. You have to also put yourself out there. You know, there are people who are looking at you, people who know what they want. And they're like, okay, I want Pisces whenever. And they'll wait whenever you're ready. It's like this person is like, okay, you know, I'll just wait it out because I really am interested in you. So Pisces, some of you really have someone who's waiting to get a chance to, you know, just at least flirt with you to see what's going on. Okay, so that's been from my single Pisces. So let's go ahead and let's move on to my Pisces who are in relationships. All right. Now, I want to thank everybody that's in here with me. I appreciate you guys. This is a live stream, but the video will be available. So if you missed anything, you can go back and see the beginning. All right. Now, I know I'm doing couples and singles, but if something resonates with you, then that's a message for you. So you don't have to worry about that. All right. So now for my singles, we have You Deserve Love and Finances and Career. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's start with You Deserve Love. You are lovable. Okay. You are lovable. You're absolutely lovable. Some of you, finances are affecting your relationship right now. All right, so this is for my Pisces who may be dating someone, living with someone, married to someone, long distance relationship. There's someone in the picture. You have a particular person in mind. You could be single still, but if you have a person in mind, then this will resonate with you, okay? So we've got You Deserve Love, okay? So can I have a few cards to clarify what this means for Pisces? What does this mean? You deserve love. Okay, we've got the Five of Cups, okay? So similar to Chariot, similar to my single Pisces readings, there's something you guys are disappointed about. We've got the Sun card here. And what else is going on? Yeah, definitely something you guys are, it's like something happened and you're just like, wow, I can't believe this happened. It's just really messing with you. It's really affecting you. It's affecting your mood. And then we've got the Seven of Wands, also making you a bit defensive. All right, so you deserve love, Pisces. Some of you may be dealing with a Cancer. Some of you may be dealing with a Leo. But if not, we've got the Five of Cups, the Chariot, the Sun card, and the Seven of Wands, where I feel like you really need to be a lot more positive about your love life. I know that you've been disappointed by something. I know something's happened. You know, you go through things. But right now, it's like you have clarity. All right. And as long as there's clarity there, it's like there's really nothing to be defensive about. You know, it's like for some of you, you're fighting through, you know, this feeling of disappointment. You're fighting through it. You're trying to remain positive. You're trying to remain positive about yourself. You know, it's like, yes, you know, you deserve love. You do. Okay. All right. So let's see what else is going on here. All right. Deserve love. Let's clarify this. You deserve love. Why is Pisces down, or not even just down? What are you disappointed about, or what happened? Yeah, there's something has come to light. For those of you who are in a relationship, it may be something that has come to light about your spouse that kind of like threw you off a bit. We've got the Two of Cups here and the Chariot trying to pop out again. Some of you are definitely considering the direction of a relationship or the direction. Some of you are definitely dealing with a Cancer, okay? And we've got the Queen of Wands. All right. So what I'm feeling, what I'm picking up here for my Pisces who are in a relationship is that some of you, you know, whether something happened or you're just not in the best mood, whether you're thinking about things that have happened in the past, some of you are unhappy about the direction your relationship has taken, and you're taking it personally. You know, like just because things are not what you would like them to be right now isn't your fault. Doesn't mean that you don't deserve to have love. Doesn't mean that you don't deserve happiness. And I feel like happiness is here. I just feel like there needs to be some type of a conversation. You know, some of you in a relationship where maybe you guys are focusing a lot on finances, okay, but there needs to be some type of communication and clarity about how you feel about each other. You know, you guys just need to reconnect because there's a lot of love here and there's also a lot of passion here between the two of you. So whatever it is, you know, again, I feel like there's a link here for those of you who have either a Cancer family member or a Cancer spouse. It's like for some reason, this person, you highly identify with this person's image of you, perception of you. And so if things are going well in the relationship, then everything is great. But then if things are not going great and they're upset with you, it's like it affects your self-esteem. It affects how you feel about yourself. So maybe there was a situation where something happened and this person's upset with you. And now you're kind of like, oh, you know, wow, you know, whatever. But you have to focus on the fact that there are ups and downs in relationships. And this person that you're with, despite the fact that they may be disappointed in your actions, or despite the fact that right now things between you guys, you know, you may be fighting, you may be, you know, disappointed in their actions, but they're being very defensive about it. You guys have a lot of love and passion between you. You wouldn't be together. You wouldn't be in this relationship if those things didn't exist. So it's like finding a way to navigate through your feelings Okay, yes, it's okay to be disappointed, but don't let that disappointment attach itself to you to the point where you feel like your disappointment is based on your ability to be loved or to deserve love. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's pull some cards for finances and career. Okay, what's going on with Pisces? Finances and career. Okay. There's a lot going on with Pisces, finances and career. All right, yeah, we've got the Page of Pentacles. Some of you are really concerned about your wealth right now, whether that's saving money. Okay, some of you may be dipping into your savings right now. Some of you, you just feel like you're not making enough money. And because you're not making enough money, it's affecting your self-worth. You feel like, for some of you, you feel like maybe you can't take your partner out. Some of you may be dealing with another Pisces. You feel like you can't take your partner out. You feel like you can't do the things that you want to do right now. And it's kind of getting to you. It's kind of getting to you. What else do we have here? They have the Queen of Pentacles. What else do we have for finances and career? And right, the Three of Cups. So again, I feel like this is a situation where because you're not able to spend money the way you would like to, you're kind of down on yourself right now. Okay. It may be causing some arguments because, the other person's like, okay, so we can't go out. Why can't we have fun in? Why can't we enjoy ourselves another way? It's like, maybe it's just time to get creative about how you spend time. Okay. We've got the Eight of Swords. Yeah. I feel like you're just not seeing. We've got the Page of Swords here. You're not seeing your options, Pisces. You're not seeing that just because money doesn't flow doesn't mean that you can't have fun in your relationship. It doesn't mean that you guys can't find other ways to enjoy each other. For those of you who may not live with this person, Magician, it's like, yeah, take comfort in your ability to make things happen. All right. Maybe just plan things that are just not that expensive. Just because you can't take this person to that fancy restaurant that you want to go to doesn't mean that you just got to throw the whole thing away. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. Like some of you, it's really bringing you down. It's really getting to you. For those of you who have finances and careers, either your finances or the person that you're in a relationship with, their finances are really messed up. And I really feel like it's the other person. And that's what's causing a lot of your arguments. Because for some of you, I don't think this person is being necessarily 100% honest about the fact that their finances, like either way, either you're not just coming out and saying to the person, oh, my money's kind of funny right now, so I want to see you, but I can't afford for us to go out on a $200 date night. It's hard for a lot of people to say those things. So, people are very like, image is important to people. So unless you're in a committed relationship or a marriage and you've been with someone for a while, even in those relationships, people find it hard to just come out and say, hey, honey, you know what? I know usually we do this every Friday, or, we have these things that we do, but I'm going to have to cut back. We're going to have to cut back and find other things, and I feel like anybody that you're with is going to understand that. So whether it's you just going to them and saying, hey, this is the situation, or, recognizing that maybe they're struggling with something and then going to them and saying, look, I understand. Let's just, let's do something simple. I'll cook for you. Or, let's just go for a walk, or let's just do something different. Well, if you usually go out to, the steakhouse, let's just go to the movies, let's just spend time. You guys just need to spend time with this person and reconnect, because there's some distance between you, whether it's just like emotional distance or actual physical distance. And it's because of the money. It's because that, someone isn't where they want to be in their career and it's affecting their personality. Someone has a lot of bills. Someone has a lot of pressures. For some of you, there's a third party situation going on. The other person, a lot of their money is going towards either getting out of that situation or just, the other person in that situation. And so they don't necessarily have money or have extra to come. And so for those of you who are in a third party situation, it's affecting you because you feel like this person doesn't want to see you or spend time with you. They just can't. They just literally can't. Like, for those of you who are in a third party and you're aware of it, and even for those of you who are not, if you're dating someone and they've been very distant with you and you don't understand why, it's because this other person has money issues going on and they can't afford to take you out. They can't afford to spend money, okay? They can't afford to take time away from their other, situation. Or for some of them, they're going through a battle where they're getting out of another situation. And, this is America. Divorces cost money, So for those of you who are in a situation like that, you can't take that personally. That has nothing to do with you, okay? All right, Pisces. So what I want to do is I want to end this out on positive note. So I'm going to use an oracle deck. These are just kind of like positive messages from the universe. Actually, no, I want to, let's see if we can clarify some more. Who is Pisces in a relationship with? What is this finances and careers about? Okay. All right. So for those of you who are in a relationship, this person, the Capricorn Devil card, the Wheel of Fortune, some of you may be dealing with the Sagittarius, the Knight of Wands. All right. Could be a younger fire sign. And the Knight of Swords could be a younger air sign. Okay. What else am I seeing from my Pisces? Some of you are dealing with someone who's a bit controlling. Someone who's a bit controlling, but they're also moody. So it's like, again, I just get this vibe. It's like when money is good, everything is good, But then when the money isn't there, then all of a sudden this person, they're unpredictable, they're inconsistent. It's like this person has ego things that they need to work through, because everything is tied to their image and their finances. And so when they have some paydays are great because maybe they paid the heavy bills on the last payday, and then the next payday comes around and they have a little bit more expendable cash, and then they're in a better mood in those weeks. So for some of you, pay attention. It's like, are you dealing with someone and they're moody every other week or every 2 weeks or every week, whatever? You could have a situation where someone's, their money, they may be living paycheck to paycheck, or they may be using their credit cards, and so when it's time to pay off the credit card, they can't necessarily take you out, or they can't spend money. And then they kind of just retreat instead of being honest about the fact, but they're really trying to work on it. So for some of you, this person doesn't have time or money because they're working all the time to get more money so that they can, do more things with you, or do more things, period. All right. So, life is crazy. All right. So let's go ahead and Nina, no divorce. Okay. I'm not saying everybody's getting a divorce. Some people are dealing with someone who is in another relationship. So, let's see. I find deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort. So again, despite whatever is going on, maintain your personal relationship with yourself. Maintain your self-esteem. Your self-worth is not tied into how much money you make or how much time someone spends with you. I recognize that I have chosen fear, and I choose love, okay? These messages go for couples and singles. And then it says, true healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. I feel like that goes back to the healing family issues. All right, Pisces. So right now it's like, listen, for some of you, you have chosen, because that fear-based programming that we have sometimes goes very deep, and it's almost like a fallback feeling when we're triggered. Some of us have a person in our life that's really triggering us right now, whether this person's a Cancer, whether this person's your mother, but it's triggering you back to old habits, back to old coping mechanisms, back to codependency. And so it's like, listen, I find deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort. Pisces, you've come a long way. A lot of us have been transforming and transitioning out of old habits. So even though things are not necessarily, positive, sometimes we're doing good and the people around us are not. And they, we tend to pick up what's going on with them. No, continue your personal growth. Your personal growth has nothing to do with the people around you, the people that you are in families with, the people that you are in relationships with, okay? You know, if you're working on your finances and your career, your spiritual transformation can still occur. It doesn't pay to level up in life, you know? Your money will come, money will work itself out. We go through difficulties, you know, it's coming towards the holidays. A lot of people get a little bit stressed out, but just remember that, you know, healing occurs when you give yourself permission to feel whatever lies below the triggers. We can get triggered. It happens. We're not perfect, but it's how you deal with that. It's recognizing that you're being triggered and moving forward instead of like falling into the trap of negativity. All right, Pisces. So that has been your bonus reading for November. I hope this was helpful. I hope this was at least hopeful or helpful in some type of way. If you would like something that's more personalized to your situation, I do offer personal readings. All right, I want to thank you guys again. This was a bonus reading for those of you. Pisces had the most comments on my post where I asked what everybody's sign was. So look out, I'm doing more things like this. I'll probably do more live readings. So if you guys are interested in live readings, look for my community posts. I'll be asking questions. I'll be taking polls. And, you know, I'm trying to get more of an idea of what you guys want to see on the channel. All right, guys. So I appreciate your viewership. I appreciate those of you who are subscribed to these.